Hello and welcome to the WGG how-to video for Design for Sound activity. During this STEM activity, learners will use their scientific knowledge about permanent and electromagnets to design and build an item that meets a need or a want. In this case, a speaker. Learners will consider a career as an audio or sound engineer in this activity. The STEM big idea for this activity is electromagnetism. This is the idea behind how a speaker works. A speaker contains an electromagnet. An electromagnet can be created by taking a permanent magnet, like something you would have on a refrigerator, and wrapping an electric wire around it. When electricity passes through that coil, it changes directions rapidly. This causes a vibration. So when you place an electromagnet in a cone-shaped object, like a cup, the vibrations amplify the sound waves in the air and allow you to hear. In this project, learners have the opportunity to explore the big STEM idea of electromagnetism and create a speaker. For this activity, you will need the following materials: a plastic cup, sandpaper, an audio jack, banana plugs, magnetic wire, ceramic magnets, and tape. Before the kids walk in, you want to make sure that you have familiarized yourself with the design challenge. You have all your materials that you need ready to go. You've read the facilitator guide as it contains many important details for this activity, and you've set the activity up so that when the learners come in, they can begin to have fun. As always, we want to introduce the activity and get the kids excited. While the idea of creating your own speaker is enough to get kids excited, ask them questions and spark their curiosity. This activity is a great opportunity for learners to discover how an object works. So before you start, ask learners, how do they think a speaker works? Also ask them if they've ever taken a speaker apart, or if they took it apart, what do they think they would see? Use questions like these to get the learners excited and ready to design for sound. Now let's look at a few highlights from this activity. As always, when learners log in to the WGG mobile environment, they will see an overview of the steps for this activity. The first step introduces the activity and presents the design challenge for learners. As learners move through the activity, they are presented with the criteria for the design challenge. In this activity, learners must pay attention to the quality of sound, the volume of sound, and the cost of the speaker they create. When you get to the hands-on activity, remind learners that while this activity is safe, they should never experiment, design, or build with household electricity because the voltage or amperage may be extremely dangerous. With that warning, let's begin to build a speaker. After you cut your magnetic wire to your desired length, be sure to sand the ends. This allows for a better connection and more electricity flow. To coil the wire, wrap it around a cylindrical object like a battery or a marker. To build a speaker, connect the coiled wire to the outside bottom of the cup and place the magnets on the inside bottom of the cup. Now it's time to connect the speaker to a sound source. In order to attach the banana clips to the phone jack, you need to remove or unscrew the plastic case. Then connect the two wires to the two contacts. Plug the audio jack into a sound source. This can be a phone, iPod, MP3 player, or computer. Then place the other end of the banana clips onto the wires of the speaker that you built. Finally, turn on your sound source so you can hear sound. Note the sound will be low, so be sure to make the environment quiet and have the learners put the speaker up to their ears. Also, the designs for the speakers might vary with the size of the cup or the material, the thickness, the number of magnets used, the diameter of the wire coil, and the length of the wire coil. So there will be some differences. Explore and enjoy. After learners have designed their speaker, have them evaluate their designs using the design criteria, paying attention to the sound quality, the sound volume, and the speaker cost. Finally, we have a few facilitator tips where the gotchas can get you. As learners are building the speaker, pay attention and make sure that they're firmly attaching the magnet to the cup. You can use a hot glue gun or double-sided tape. Also be sure to check the sanded connections. The better that they sand the wire ends, the better that electricity will flow and more likely that their speaker will work. Also, the sound may be very faint, so ensure a quiet environment when testing the speaker and remind learners to put the cup to their ear. And reminder that learners might have the ability to detect differences depending on their ears. So have fun, explore, experiment, and engage in STEM.